to you from my front porch, mainly because it's quick and easy for me, and it's my day off. I'm actually heading into the shop to do some work, little relaxation. But I did want to address some comments from the recent LokSak video from SHOT Show 2012. And while we were there, it was just awesome meeting Linda and her crew, and she mentioned 3 additional uses for LokSak that I hadn't thought of or heard of. One is a water pouch, and I've been experimenting with that. I'll tell you, when I heard those uses, the first thing I wanted to do was get out of SHOT Show and go try them out. So a water container, a humidor for cigars. Now, I'm not a cigar smoker, but Beth and I really appreciate one of the local radio talk show hosts here in the Portland area. And while we just think the world of him, we've actually sent him a couple of AMP3 products, a Freedom Pack to keep him safe at home and also while he's hunting. But he's a big cigar smoker, so I can tell you on the next mail trip, Beth and I are going to send him out a couple of these LokSak 6x9 document pouches, and see if he'll give those a go for his next hunting trip. It'd be a nice way to take some cigars out in the field. LokSaks are hermetically sealed, so the plastic is totally water and vapor proof, and the seal is waterproof and therefore maintains the hermetic seal of the plastic. And I'm not a cigar smoker, but I can imagine sticking 3 or 4 of your favorite cigars in this bag would be a great way to take them out in the field or for travel. Just stick them in your suitcase or your shoulder bag. So anyway, this is going to go out to our good buddy, and hopefully that'll help him on his hunting trips. Water container. This has been sitting on my counter for the last 5 days while I've been working, just as a reminder that I wanted to make this video. It hasn't leaked at all, and you saw me dropping it from a height of about 3-4 feet onto concrete, and the seal did not bust. Also, I can squeeze this pretty robustly and it doesn't break. So for those of you guys that are having trouble with the seal, the only thing I can say is please just revisit it. It's a pretty simple seal to use. If you follow their instructions, you just start at one corner and run the seal all the way out. Now what I do in this water bag is I stop short, I burped out some of the air, and then I sealed it the rest of the way. And then if you just give it a little pop as a test, if it holds pressure, you know that it's sealed. And I do that with all of our first aid kits. Is I do the little burp test and make sure that it can hold air. If it does, I know it's sealed. But again, this works really well. Now Beth and I collected some swag while we were at SHOT Show 2012. We weren't there primarily to collect any free items, and any items that we did get handed to us, we both made an agreement we're going to send those out. And we've assembled 2 bags of swag that we're going to send out at the completion of our SHOT Show videos. I've got, I think, 2 or 3 more to do. And I appreciate everybody watching those and leaving comments. But we divided the swag up into 2 equal bags, and we're going to throw a couple of AMP3 things in as well. But in each of the bags, I'm going to throw one of these in, and that is a LokSak 6x12 bag, 2 water purification tablets, and what I've been experimenting with is just a short length of silicone gas tubing for a chainsaw, and I've got a couple of links of that I just put in the bag, and it works real well as a straw. So this is a really nice way of carrying some water in an emergency situation, and you can just put the straw in the bag, and then what I've done is just seal it back up. Now it's not going to be watertight, but you can drink a little water, seal it up, check the seal, put it in your bag, and you're good to go. So keep an eye out for the bags of swag. Beth and I are looking forward to sending those out. The other suggestion that Linda and her crew had was using LokSak bag as a pillow. Now I don't know about you guys, but I think it's kind of neat to have a pillow, and I know when I'm traveling I hate the fact now that you have to pay for a pillow on an airline. Something's wrong with that. I also don't like carrying a pillow just because I like to travel kind of light and compact. And so this whole thing, this is for me a dual-purpose LokSak because it is the LokSak size for an iPad. So if I want to take my iPad outdoors, where I'm worried about it getting exposed to dirt or water, I can stick it in there. But this can also travel in my briefcase or in my suitcase, and it folds up pretty small. And all this is just a cotton pillowcase cover for an ultralight pillow. And I've substituted this LokSak here, and what you do is just kind of pop open the seal in the center and fill it up with air. Lord knows I got plenty of hot air. And again, I'll just make that seal. Again, you can see how durable that LokSak seal is. And then I'll just put this in this pillowcase. I'll flip this over. And now I've got a nice little pillow if I'm traveling. It's about the right size for my head. Or in an emergency situation, if I'm out with my 72-hour bag, I've got a nice pillow to go with my lightweight sleeping bag. So anyway, that's where we're up to, and again, I appreciate everybody watching, subscribing, rating. If you're having trouble with these LokSak seals, all I can say is please revisit it because they're very durable and they hold up really well. I haven't had a single leak. I believe in that product pretty strongly, and that's why I'm making this video. All right, guys, be safe, and we'll talk with you later. Hey, a quick little ending note. Beth and I will be at the Portland Gun Show this February. I'll put the links and dates down below. We'll have all of our AMP3 products there. We also have, for the month of February, a Sweetheart Special. Now that comes from the boss, and she said, you know, we had to come up with something for February. She said, what do you think about a Sweetheart Special? I said, what do you want to do for a Sweetheart Special? And she said, let's throw in one of our red nylon zip bags with any purchase of an IFAK. So for all IFAKs that are purchased on the internet for $55 during the month of February, we're throwing in a red zip nylon bag for free. And if you buy the IFAK at the gun show at the regular price of $55, you'll also get the red nylon zip bag for free. We'll also have, if anybody's interested while they're at the gun show, you can always pick up an IFAK for $50 straight out. We won't be able to throw in the zip bag though at that price. But looking forward to seeing you guys out at the gun show. And again, we appreciate all the support for AMP3. We're having a lot of fun with this little company, and we've got a lot of things coming up for this year.